What's up, Stancers? Boy, Jessica, doing a video, and this is a continuation of a stream I did on the Jessica live stream like bug count. Last night was down to the first 12 minutes of this video, so I'll leave a link to the stream with that last video on the description below. And I put a timestamp when I started reacting to the video, so yeah. Anyways, so the first few fanfics, one on Chris Nolly and coach from the Utah to this, and then coach from YB's last that would be like you, so it was special. But the Chris Nolly one was so good, so yeah. Also, this Saturday I was picking two more Lieutenant Big E season 21 performances, so stay there for that. It's gonna be with two new people I've never seen before. So yeah. Anyways, people, let's get straight into this. So this is telling us in my house. So I have no idea what this is gonna be about. So yeah. Alright, let's do it.
Saved just because of the title.
Oh, whoops. I forgot. No more speed. I forgot how to do 2 times speed. Sorry. Let me go back.
Is one that I solely saved just because of the title.
Yeah,
and it's called Just Dance Ate My House, submitted by Chipmunk Punk 51, and based on the cover of the story. Oh, we're in for something good. Oh, I'm excited. I am excited. You won't believe what I saw last night when I left my TV on with the game Just Dance. Oh, we're in for a treat. Okay, let's begin. I, Cammy, will never play Just Dance ever in my life. Now, you see, I was a really big fan of Just Dance until one night made me stop playing forever. Let me explain what happened that fateful night that made me stop playing the game. Am I about to read a Just Dance creepypasta right now? Is that what's happened?
Who's such a fanfic creepypasta video? What the freak? I really guess like what content in my house. The first few obviously the first one was obvious because it was a lyric from a New Trouble. The second one basically but in my house. And then the son of this one on the for a brief video has a hardback Gold Coast, which makes no sense. This was a creepypasta video, not a fanfiction video. Did y'all not read the freaking title? Y'all be breaking the rules for real.
Is this a Just Dance creepypasta? Guys, I put in an old Just Dance game on the Wii, and the Nostalgia Critic and Rasputin bled at me.
No Rasputin.
Oh my god, I'm so excited! There better be a mention of hyper-realistic blood. If there is no hyper-realistic blood mentioned throughout this whole story, I'm gonna be very disappointed. It all started at my house. Saturday, it was midnight. For some reason, I wanted to wake up at 2 a.m. in the morning. When that happens, I just go back to sleep like always. But I just couldn't go back to sleep this time. I wanted to dance. I went downstairs quietly, trying not to wake up my family members. I don't live alone, you know, so I have to be really quiet. When finally making my way down to the living room, I turned on my Nintendo Switch and made sure Just Dance was the game in the cartridge slot. It was very dark downstairs. I tried not to turn on any lights when I get snacks, when I go downstairs sometimes. I decided to play on the TV because I really don't like playing Just Dance on a small screen. I turned on my TV and a big loud sound came on the TV. I got jump scared from it and I instantly turned down the volume off. There is nothing more scary than being a kid, staying up all night, wanting to play a video game, but just being so afraid that you're going to wake up your parents because the TV was too loud or you're just afraid to make noise. That was
loud
me,
game.
literally as a kid. I just can't help it, okay? I wanted to play some Poke Park 2. I wanted to play Poke Park 2.
Not Pokemon.
I looked around my living room and checked upstairs too. No noises or my mom coming downstairs. That's good. I turned on the Switch and placed it on the charging station, or whatever it was called, and played my favorite game, Just Dance. I played all of my favorites. Holla
So that's
Back
why
Paparazzi, and all the other
was
songs. I was having a really great time. When I was done finishing a song, I would look around the living room or stop and hear if someone or my mom was coming downstairs. When I was done checking and looking around, I would go back and dance to another song. I didn't want to stop playing or felt sleeping for some reason. I still kept playing until I was feeling a little thirsty. I paused at Toxic, the Just Dance 2 version, and went to have a glass of water. I took a huge sip. I sure was really thirsty. When drinking, I heard a loud sound. It sounded like something just dropped from a high place. I instantly stopped drinking and turned to look. I saw a very tall, dark figure with white glowing eyes walking towards me. The TV was cracked. No more Just Dance. Behind the dark figure was a dark figure coming up from behind. They slowly walked towards me, very slowly. I also walked very slowly too, but backwards. What have I gotten into now? That is horrifying.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is base 4.
Jesus Christ! I was about to scream, "Mommy!" and run upstairs as quickly as I possibly can.
I knew.
Like if I was running to a 50-yard dash at school until the dark figure stopped and said, "Well, hello, dear player." I stopped walking and looked at the figure very closely. Turns out it was the code for Toxic, the Just Dance 2 version. What's going on here? I asked. The figures came a little closer and started to reveal themselves to be the other coaches from the last songs I danced to. The coach for Holla Back Girl, Paparazzi. It's okay, so they don't deserve to be named or mentioned. They're just the others. They were all there. I fainted. I don't think she knows this yet, doesn't she? Said Moxie, the coach for Holla Back Girl. I woke up and got up. How? When?
Come on.
I thought you guys were fake and only in the game. I fainted again. The other coaches just looked at each other. And then me. I will, said the coach for Toxic for Just Dance 2. Now I don't remember her name and I'm too lazy to search it up. So I'm going to call her Nurse Lady from now on in the story, okay? Okay. I love that. Doesn't, I swear, isn't she just Agent D? I think it's just Agent D disguised as a nurse. But you know what? Go off. She's Nurse Lady from now on. I woke up again to see the Nurse Lady coming up to me. Hey, it's okay. We're not gonna hurt you. We can explain what is going on here, my dear player, she said in a calm voice. I looked up at her in confusion. What? I said, confused. Okay, so dear player, you know us, right? I nodded my head, yes, and I still looked confused at her. So, every 3 a.m, we come out to your TV and hang out at your house until 4th hits. We all go back to our game. No, we're not doing this. No, this turned into I played Just Dance at 3 a.m. gone wrong. No, I'm having 2017 flashbacks. No. I jumped up and shouted, "What?" and fainted again. Honestly, me too at this point. Shh, player, you're going to see. I woke up once again.
I so feel like this is a fanfic video. Who are we sipping? I don't even. This is why this is clearing the finger fanfics video. He does fanfics. It's not creepypastas. Creepypastas don't get us like don't kind of fanfics in. Some of y'all kind of dumb. I'm just saying, some of these hands people are dumb, including whoever wrote this. Because this is a freaking fanfic. It's creepypasta.
And looked up at her, scared, and said, "How do you know I have parents?" She then said, "Bruh, you look like you're 13 years old. You should have one." "Oh yeah," I said. Eva rolled her eyes. "So, now you know our secret. 3 a.m. is our magical time to become alive and real," Nurse Lady said. what she basically saying, dear player, is we live in your house on the
Yeah.
devil hour. Before Eva Chase could finish her sentence, the nurse lady gave her a kick on her back. Owie! What was that for? Poor Eva Chase said. The nurse lady gave her a mean look and shushed her. I wasn't paying too much attention to them. I was looking at the time on my oven. It sure was 3 a.m. I was playing Just Dance for an hour now. Then I looked at the nurse lady and Eva Chase, thinking I wasn't dreaming. It looked like the nurse lady and Eva Chase were about to get in a fight, a dance fight. You don't want to see my dark side, Miss Nurse. Eva Chase shouted a bit. Okay, can you? Whispered Moxie. Yeah, Eva Chase is on the case, whispered the nurse lady. Okay, that's it, Eva Chase said, beginning to roll up her invisible sleeves, waving her arms like she was ready to fight. Moxie put both her hands on both of them to not let them fight. I'm so sorry, dear player, for all this madness happening right now, she whispered. Eva kept on waving her arms in the air as if she's fighting someone right now. I laughed. Oh, it's fine. Just please do actually be quiet. I don't want my mom or my siblings seeing this. You guys can fight all you want, but please be quiet. I don't want to wake up my mom. Moxie smiles at me. Both Eva Chase and the nurse lady stop waving their hands at each other and now begin to be quiet too. The coaches at the back were chilling on my couch. I kept on thinking, this is real. This is actually real. In my head, I looked back at Moxie. She was acting a bit weird. She then said, "Now I'm hungry. Do you have something to eat?" asked Moxie. There's so much going on already. We're already on the 5th chapter, and there's too much going on. You know, goddammit, we've come this far. I'm committed to finish this whole thing. So on to the next chapter. Oh, are you hungry? I said. Yeah, said Moxie. I looked at the other coaches hanging out in my living room. Are you guys hungry too? I said. Then they all said, yeah, I whispered. Shh, quiet, remember? The coaches whispered, oh yeah. I waved my hand towards the kitchen. Well, follow me into the kitchen, I whispered. The coaches then got up from my couch and followed me to the kitchen. I walked and pointed to the fridge. There, I whispered. Moxie was the first to open the fridge. Whoa! There's a lot of food in your fridge, dear player, whispered Moxie. Yep, my mom went to the store yesterday and got a whole lot of food, I whispered. Moxie then got a cheese stick out of the fridge, opened it up, and took a bite. Her eyes grew wide. This is amazing, she said, eating the whole stick. What? Have you ever eaten cheese in your game before? I asked Moxie. Our food is digital. It's not even real. Our food back in our game never tastes good. Well, at least in my dance verse. That is raising so many questions in my head now about their lore, but I'm gonna get way too sidetracked and forget about this whole story. So back to it. I was starting to feel bad for these coaches. Fake food? Yeah. I thought Eva Chase wanted to try food next. She opened the freezer, found a popsicle, unwrapped the package, and took a lick. Tastes delicious, Eva Chase said. The other coaches then wanted to try some food and started to swarm my fridge. Hey, I want some. Yeah, me too, said one of the other coaches. Hey, one at a time. You guys can't get everything off of my fridge, you know. But it was too late. They pushed me out of the way as they dig into my fridge. Moxie then picked me up from the floor as I watched the Just Dance coaches eating my whole fridge, literally. Oh my gosh, are you okay, dear player? Moxie said, shocked. Yeah, I said. They were starting to get really loud again while eating. Hey, can you guys at least be quieter than when eating my fridge? I told you that already. You guys can continue eating my fridge, but please don't wake up my mom. They kept on eating my whole fridge, literally. Once they were done, my whole fridge was gone, completely gone. There was just a brown outline on the floor of my kitchen. There was once a fridge standing there, but not anymore. Oh, they actually ate the fridge.
If you want total healthcare from a provider you trust, right in the palm of your hand,
I don't know what to say anymore.
I thought the fridge was just empty. No, they ate the goddamn fridge. All right. Me and Moxie looked at the other coaches. They still seem hungry. Uh-oh, me and Moxie both said, looking at each other at the coaches. Find more food, said Louise. Dials the coach for telephone. I am completely in big trouble now. Big trouble. The Just Dance coaches then ran around my house to find more food. My food closet was next. It was then I heard footsteps going downstairs. My mom was coming. Holy cheese, I said. Before I could even scream and hide from my mom, I suddenly heard buzzing noises in my food closet, like if a beaver just broke into my house and started eating my house. I ran to check it out until I remembered the only visitors I had in my house were Just Dance coaches, not beavers. They were eating my wall. As the coaches ate my walls like chainsaws, they were now becoming really loud as they ate my walls and everything. Literally. Just then, I saw my mom with her eyes wide open and mouth as she saw me, Moxie, and the other coaches literally eating my house up until it was gone. She just stood there, not even saying a word on what was happening. Me and Moxie were about to say something, but before we could even say a word, my sister came out of her room and said, "Okay, what the hell is going on?" She stopped talking as her eyes and mouth grew wide, not even saying a word out of her mouth. The whole house began to disappear. All that was left now were game characters and my family on a big empty landscape with dirt everywhere. Jesus Christ, they're eating the floors too? The nurse lady then came up to me and said, "Hey, where's your house?" I looked up at her with a confused face. "Well, what do you think?" I shouted at her. I then looked at the ground where my house used to be. Moxie then patted my shoulder and said, "Hey, kid, don't be so glum, Clum. We can bring your house back in time," she said. "The house? Who cares about the house, Moxie? What will my parents and siblings think about this?" I shouted at her. I guess I have no house now. I fell to the floor, sad and disappointed. You guys literally ate everything. My Alvin and the Chipmunks collection. Not the Alvin and the Chipmunks collection. Out of everything. Why that? My room? Heck, even your game. Now how are you guys going to get back to your game?
I want to wait this one more time. How is this a fanfic? All I it was a creepypasta, but this isn't even a creepypasta anymore. This is just stupid. I was trying to be nice, but now I'm angry and I'm upset. This is the most stupidest thing I have ever read. This looks so stupid. This is a joke, right? Whoever say "Hey baby" this, please don't tell from HeyitsBB's channel, please. We don't need you in the text community because you're weird. Who was it, baby? This you and me out and you clear me out, and I don't want you to be in real without me, so bye. But no, in all seriousness, this is dumb. I just think Tyler's gonna be serious, but Tyler's freaking literal. Takes a my house. How is this a fanfic? This isn't even a creepypasta. This is just stupid. This is like on a heart on the wall. How did we go from a freaking story about freaking to freaking Robbie's enough would be like you coach, the freaking Grayson Hallway fanfic, to this? Oh man, I'm going to see say this with this unfortunate of the freaking Grayson Hallway one. Oh my goodness, it's so dumb. This is as dumb as can get, y'all. Now can you see? Now can show y'all play HeyitsBB too. HeyitsBB is really suffering right now. We in this. I am suffering too, reacting to this. So y'all are both making me and HeyitsBB suffer. You better subscribe. Since I'm suffering through this. For real.
Now, before I could even start crying, the other coaches looked at me and started to feel bad now. How are they ever going to get back to their game? Moxie then said, "Hey, I stopped them from eating your TV and Switch," she said. "Okay, and they ate your game cartridge too," I said, but that still doesn't keep us from staying in your house, you know? Take a look at this watch. I look at the watch. It turns out it was my school watch that I take to school. The watch showed 3 a.m. was about to become 4 a.m. in a couple of minutes. Then suddenly, I started to hear the other coaches behind me started to sing a song. "God rest ye merry gentlemen," as they sang. One of them
my head is hurting. My head is actually hurting.
And walked
God, my head. I must have headache from this.
I then turned around.
This has to be a troll, right? This has to be a troll. Did you not make this? They like you not make this? I'm missing make this. I wouldn't be surprised if Yuno made this, because fuck Yuno would make something like that because of how dumb he is. Freaking biggest hand snake ever,
One
anyways.
of my pieces of my house appear again. What the hell is happening now? This is not for a story called Just Dance Ate My House. To be fair, this isn't that surprising, but like I thought it was just gonna be a standard.
How does this have 206 weeks? What? Those are 9 parts. How does that have 206 weeks? No, it's out like 10. Or maybe 10, only like 3. How does that have 206? I still don't care what the freaking cover for it is.
Creepypasta thing. I don't know what to make of this right now. I saw more coaches going into my cracked TV. I also noticed my TV was healing from them going inside. I started to look at Moxie now. She smiles at me, and I smile back at her. I wanted to say something to her, but I wanted to pay more attention.
I was thinking they were just going. And it better not be trying to go into the rest of her fanfic. Oh, I know it's going, and it makes me want to turn this video off. Or they kind of make it real, the narrator, or, you know, the person who TV got, you know, story. Fall in love with freaking Moxie, the freaking hardback girl coast. I feel like it is. Because I think of this, why this is in the fanfic video. This better not be freaking trying to turn to a fanfic. It better not.
Attention to the coaches and my house to see if they fully regenerated my house back. Their singing was slow and soft. I didn't know the Just Dance coaches could sing. I thought they only danced. I saw the nurse lady coach singing and walking into my TV. I turned around and saw my bed there. I saw Eva Chase singing and walking to my TV too. As she disappeared into my TV, I saw my Alvin and the Chipmunk collection appearing. Thank goodness for that. As more and more coaches go into my TV, the more my house appears. When finally, the last coach, Louise Dials, went into my TV, my whole house had finally appeared. I was also already inside it too, in my living room. I looked back at my TV and noticed that my TV was still cracked. I then looked at Moxie and my watch she gave me. So it looks like it's time for you to go now, I guess. I said, "Yep, my dear player. Hey, it was fun, but now I gotta go. There's only 1 minute left," said Moxie. As she began to slowly walk to my TV, I quickly ran up to her and said, "Hey, thank you for not eating my house." "You're welcome," she said. "Will we see each other again?" I asked. "Maybe if you decide to play your favorite game at 3 a.m. again." She then disappears into my TV, never to be seen again. My TV then finally heals and is not cracked anymore. The screen on my TV then shows Just Dance 2024's main menu. I quickly turned off my TV and got the game cartridge out of my Switch, went to my stove, turned it on fire, and burned the game cartridge. Black smoke came out of the cartridge.
I mean, that makes
didn't
sense.
matter.
It's
While
obviously
walking to my
haunted.
sink to wash it, I thought I heard screams coming out of the cartridge. I still kept walking to my sink. Now, why did I burn the cartridge? The cartridge was probably haunted, since one of the coaches Eva Chase said I believed her. When I was finally done, I threw the cartridge in the trash. I turned off the lights and headed up to my room. There I saw my family still standing there shocked in the middle of the hallway. "Oh, cheese biscuits, I forgot about my family." I looked at them and was about to say something, but then they finally closed their mouths and they all headed back to their rooms without asking me what in the world just happened. I did so too, so I guess I didn't have to explain to them what happened. As I finally made it to my room, to my bed, I fell asleep instantly, hoping that all of what I experienced was a dream. A couple weeks later, wait, no, hold on, are we going to, we're not gonna move on. Did she just kill a bunch of people?
Yeah.
You want to file free? Hit it.
It last out, y'all. Last. I am so over this. Oh my goodness. Ugh. This has been. I know this has been, y'all. I'm so sorry.
She literally said to Moxie, "Hey, will I ever see you again?" And she's like, "Maybe if you see us again at 3 a.m. You know, it felt like they developed a friendship. No, she just burnt the thing and probably heard people screaming. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, final chapter. And that is why I stopped playing Just Dance forever. Finally finishing up my story, my friend looked at me with a face, not really believing me. Did that really happen? She said. Yeah. Wait, you don't believe me? I said, nope, not really. Sounds like a you problem, she said. I sighed. I will still never play Just Dance in my life ever again, I said. Are you sure your story wasn't a dream? She said. I then said, maybe. That end. You know what? Round of applause. Standing ovation. Best one of the night. Best story
worst one.
ever.
That's the only one.
I went in thinking and hoping it was a Just Dance creepypasta. Technically, it really wasn't a creepypasta. I kind of want one now. Please, someone out there make a Just Dance creepypasta and tag me or something. I would love to read it. But you know, I finished this story and I was not disappointed. This is the greatest story I've ever read in my life. And yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here. Thank you so much to all of these incredible authors. Thank you for allowing me to read your work for this video. I truly could not thank you enough for making this video possible. If there's anything I have now gotten to learn from this video is that I might have reawoken my love for fan fiction again. I truly ever been so obsessed with the understanding of the Just Dance community. I learn more new things every single time I am in this community, and I love it every time. All I ask for you guys, if it is possible, and also to see how much power I truly hold within this community, can someone out there, anywhere, write a fanfic where, I don't know, Clementine is just out there being a big old bully who likes to beat up so many people for no good reason, and Bella is actually the hero of the story, and she is sent to put a stop to Clementine for beating up more people. If someone could write a fanfic on that, I will love you forever. But yeah, that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Until then, goodbye.
Recess has been out in February, so yeah. Anyway, that last one was so insanely stupid, man. Like, what? I was like, hoping it was like going to a fanfic there at the end with the new way upon a freaking bicycle, they called it hardback girl, but nope. It was just stupid. It was just stupid. It was just stupid. Yeah, Chris, I that was the best one, but what the frick was the last one? Ugh. Anyway, so I'm gonna go. I'm going to get Chris will at the first 3 minutes in the video. I'm going to leave a timestamp 2 minutes started around to the video, and yeah. Then on Saturday, I'll be up again 2 new and big season 21 performances, and some more families are coming soon too, probably on Sunday or maybe Tuesday next week. So yeah. Anyways, y'all, I'm gonna head out here on my head sorting. Great show's night. But I'll talk to y'all again soon. Ciao, and have a thing out soon.